Hey everyone, so let's start with my Wi-Fi battle. Alright, so he's gonna lead off with Gengar, and I'm gonna lead off with Smeargle. As always, he's my prime leading offer. And so he hits me with a Focus Blast, but I avoid it, which is pretty awesome, and I get the Spore in on this thing. I mean, I would have lived the hit even if he had hit me because I have a Focus Sash equipped. So he's going to switch out into Porygon 2, and I did not predict that. So I am also going to go for the switch. And I'm going to go into Rotom. So I'm going to switch out again and go into Tyranitar, because I guess I didn't know what I was thinking or something whenever I was switching out into Rotom. So now Tyranitar is going to put up the Sandstream. And he's going to poison me with toxicness of Toxic. And alright, he gets buffeted and I don't. So I get hurt by the poison. And he Ice Beams me thinking it's super effective, I guess. But to no avail. And I hit him with the superpower, but this thing must have really good defense on it because it really doesn't do anything to it. I mean, it does like 1/3 of the HP, but I was expecting it to go like to knock it out or something. But this Porygon 2 is very defensive. So Tyranitar is slowly dying with the poison, so I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go into Lucario. I did have Hitmontop last time, but I changed that to Lucario because I wanted to. Alright. So Porygon 2's gonna restore with Recover, which freaking pissed me off. And I did not predict the switch. He goes into Sableye. I didn't think he was gonna switch, so I went for the close combat, but that does not affect Sableye. So now, Sableye is a Pokemon that is Ghost and Dark type, meaning it has no weaknesses at all. Just because it has no weaknesses, though, doesn't mean that you can't hit it with your hardest attack and your strongest Pokemon. So I'm going with Earthquake, thinking I could get into the yellow, but no, this Sableye is very defensive. It takes that like it's nothing, that Earthquake, man. And he also's got Leftovers, so that Sandstorm's not going to be doing anything. And Puppy is getting hit by his burn. Alright, so he's got Recover too. I'm sensing this is like a Recover team or something. So that's really annoying that the thing has Recover. So I'm going to go for the Swords Dance, which boosts my attack. So I was trying to get it 3 times so I could kill him with Earthquake probably, or get him in like the red if I had my attack boosted to the max. So I'm gonna get hurt by the burn, and Sableye's gonna taunt me. I did go for the Sword Stance again this turn, and so that makes Sword Stance not being able to use it. Gets buffeted, then Leftovers. Alright, so seeing that I cannot put up any Sword Stances, I just go for the Earthquake again, and it does do pretty good. Better than it did last time since I got that Sword Stance up. Alright, so now he's gonna go for Foul Play, which is sadly gonna kill me because that's what Foul Play does. I don't remember how Foul Play's damage is calculated, but I do know that it has something to do with like how much damage you did. You could post that in the description, or I mean the comments if you want to tell me how Foul Play works. So sorry about that. That was probably me like sniffing in the background. Anyway, he's gonna go for the taunt, but that's not gonna do anything because Scales is gonna use Dragon Pulse, which is gonna like bring him down to like 1 HP. And he's gonna get buffeted and he's gonna die, so that takes care of Sableye. This guy really doesn't know how to switch out. I don't know what's up with him. Now he's gonna go into Metagross, and I'm gonna switch out into my Metagross. So we can have like a Metagross battle. And I did do a pretty good move there, because that Metagross has Ice Punch on it, which would have definitely killed my Dragonite. Alright, so I got leftovers on me, and I think so does he, once I put some damage on him. So I'm thinking he has Hidden Power Fire, which he does. So Metagross has Hidden Power Fire, and that's gonna do quite a bit to me. I guess it's like a special, all-around Metagross or something. So I'm gonna go for the Quake of Earthness. And that does bring him down pretty far. But, you know, if I get hit again with another one of those hidden powers, I'm gonna die, so I think I'm gonna switch out. And I'm going into Tyranitar again. Just trying to Quake with him, but I'm so stupid because Metagross can use Earthquake as well, probably. Or Meteor Mash. Probably Meteor Mash. Or Earthquake, one of those three. I mean, two. Where's my head? Two. Yeah, so he's got the Meteor Mash. Sadly, Quick Claw does not help me out this time. So, Lil Stomper, Tyranitar, is gonna die. Which sucks, because I was gonna use him. And so I'm going back in as Smeargle, hoping that I could get a Sporin, and yeah, Metagross is gonna, Metagross is gonna use the Meteor Mash, and Smeargle's gonna endure it, because Focus Sash is awesome with Smeargle. I do get the Sporin now, because I'm awesome, and I'm fast, because Smeargle's fast and awesome. So I do get buffeted though when I die, so that kind of sucks. But now the Metagross is asleep, which is good. So I switch back into Dragonite, but Metagross is fast asleep. So I go for the Dragon Pulse here, but I was kind of worried because I didn't think it would kill it because Dragon Pulse is not very effective, and Metagross does have good defenses, but Dragonite has better special attack. And yeah, so I do kill it with Dragon Pulse. Alright, so now he's gonna go back into Porygon 2. And he's got the Trace, so he's gonna trace my Multiscale. That Dragon Pulse does nothing, and it's not because Multiscale's there. As you can see, it did have a little bit of damage off of it, so that is the full power that Dragon Pulse would do if I used it again. I get badly poisoned by stupid Toxic again. And, I saw that this Porygon 2 had Ice Beam before, so I am gonna go switch out, predicting the Ice Beam into Metagross, and I did do a pretty good job doing that because he does go for the Ice Beam, as you can see. And Metagross does live that, because he's awesome. He's Met Awesome, which is what I named him. Alright, so he gets buffeted. And I got leftovers regain. And so now I'm gonna use Earthquake. I'm faster than that Porygon 2, surprisingly. I thought a freaking loaf of metal would be slower than a freaking Cyberduck or something. Whatever it is. I'm calling it a Cyberduck. That's funny. So yeah, buffeted again. I do remember this Porygon 2 dying from the sandstorm, which is good. You should get a Tyranitar, guys. So, I'm gonna hit it with Thunderbolt, which is good. Leaves it down to like 1 HP, but then I get Toxicated. And I also get buffeted, but so does the Porygon 2. And my Rotom is Choice Spect. So he's stuck on Thunderbolt now. And he's got, he's stuck on Thunderbolt now, so I am gonna switch out. Because I do not want to use Thunderbolt on that. So I'm going for Dragonite, because it's got Hurricane. I do have a Rain Dance Dragonite. If you guys hadn't noticed, I have Dragon Pulse, Rain Dance, Thunder, and Hurricane. So that's a Rain Dance Dragonite for you. I do have a Rain Dance Dragonite, so I was gonna use Rain Dance here, but I didn't want to risk dying, so I just went for the... I'm not even at the turn yet. Alright, so that Venomoth does Quiver Dance. And I'm hurt by my poison. Okay, so this is the next turn. He uses Psychic, and good thing I didn't use Rain Dance the second time. I mean, because the good thing I didn't use Rain Dance. And Hurricane does actually hit, so I had nothing to worry about. I thought that would totally pwn Venom off and, like, murder it to itty-bitty pieces. But no, and that's fine. It also gets confused. And this is the part that really pisses me off about this battle. Like, I seriously wanted to throw my DS out the window. I was really mad, because there's a sandstorm, and it's got leftovers, so the sandstorm's not going to be doing anything. The only thing that would help me out here would be the confusion to kill it. Because, as you can see, I can't take another Psychic Roll, so I'm going to die, because, yeah, there we go, I died just there. Alright, so Scales is dead. So I have to switch into a Laundromat, which is my last Pokemon. So this guy has 3 Pokemon left. I don't think I could possibly pull it through. So he's got the confusion, but just my luck, he hurts himself, which is awesome. And then I go for the Thunderbolt, and that was a good thing to lock myself on, because that was a really good thing to lock myself on, because this next Pokemon he's gonna send out is Gyarados. Alright, so Gyarados is 4 times weak to Electric, which is awesome that I locked myself on it, but he gets the Waterfall, and this is where I want to throw my DS out the window. Rotom does survive that, but oh, it's a crit. That's one thing. And he flinches. He flinches. I mean, like, seriously. I was so mad at that. I mean, I could totally kill him with Thunderbolt if I got one in. So I have no hope of winning this match now, because I have two freaking. And now, yeah, he just uses Waterfall again. And yeah, I can't believe, like, he flinched and he got a crit. That's freaking sad. That's sad for me. And that Gyarados is Moxie, not Intimidate. Alright, so, yeah. See you guys in the next video.